Actually, I'm debating whether or not I'm going to order some more of those drawers I got from Amazon.
Okay.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
And I figure out I can put 2 more here, plus 2 of the sort of 2/3 height ones.
Cool. Okay. Oh, there you go.
Quite useful. Hi, everybody who might be watching, although I think there's no one watching at the moment. So,
hi, g'day.
Nailing the Sunday viewership here.
Yeah. It's been a busy weekend, mate. It's been busy.
Yeah, so I just go and do a delivery for my wife out in Kingsford, which is sort of out past the airport that way. So it's not a million miles, but it was sort of a half-hour each way turnaround. And like within 2 minutes of setting off with the kids in the car, they were like, "I'm hungry. I miss Gigi, their nana, their nan." So, oh, God.
Yeah.
And
it always makes for a fun day. Yeah. It makes for a fun day.
Yeah. Thanks for your help, kids.
Yeah. Then they'll start fighting, and it's like, oh, yeah.
So, have you ordered your cantina yet?
It was ordered a while back, but I'm. Yeah, it's a bit of a sore subject, but it's okay. It's still coming. I've got it on lay-by only because of bad timing with my other hobby. Because motorcycles like to find a way to drain a bank account just as fast as Lego. Yeah. So the timing couldn't have been worse, but again, it is a sore topic. But I'm getting there. I had a spanner thrown in the works very quickly, and I didn't have much time to work out a solution, and I needed to get the bike sorted out because it could have been a much more serious and expensive problem if I didn't attend to it sooner rather than later. So to avoid a much bigger cost in the very near future, I sort of had to divert some funds. So I've had to, the cantina will hopefully in the next few weeks will be done and dusted and sorted out. It's just at the moment, timing, and it couldn't have been worse timing. But anyway, did you see the Winnie the Pooh set?
I did.
What are your thoughts on it?
I kind of like it.
I do, yeah. I think it's going to be. Well, I'm going to say this because I know my wife doesn't watch, but I'm actually going to get it for our wedding anniversary is coming up. So, and she loves Winnie the Pooh. So, I thought, well, you know what, it would make a nice gift. So,
got a thing for poo sticks, has she?
She does. I remember her actually telling my son about that when because he used to love Winnie the Pooh. And like both of them will still watch an episode or two every now and then. But when they were younger, they that's all they wanted to watch. And I very recently we actually we just recorded the other thing that I do with an interview coming up in the next week or two, and I was telling the story that when my son was he would have been probably 3, maybe 4. I'm thinking closer to 3 though. So he knew what the DVD was. Like he sort of knew that to watch Winnie the Pooh, we would put the DVD in and he would, be able to watch it, whatever. So he would walk up to me, but most of the time he wouldn't have the DVD with him or the case, he'd just walk up to me and he would say poo, and I'm thinking, yeah, okay, so time to get up and go and change him or whatever. But I couldn't smell anything. Like, for those of us that have had babies, you usually get the whiff and you go, oh, great, awesome.
Yeah.
And I just said to my wife, I said, what is going on? And she's laughing. She's like, you know what he's saying, right? And I said, well, he's saying poo, so I'm thinking, he knows something's happened. And she's laughing. She's like, no, he wants to watch Winnie the Pooh. And I'm like, because he couldn't say Winnie at that time, but he could say poo. And I'm like, fine. So, yeah. But again, my wife loves Winnie the Pooh. So Tigger's probably my favorite character. I love Tigger. He's awesome. So, poor old Eeyore. I always felt sorry for Eeyore. Rabbit actually reminds me of my nan and Pop had a friend that lived a couple of houses down the road when I used to go to their place on holidays. And the rabbit character is like the splitting image of, well, minus the fact that, there's a rabbit and a human. But the mannerisms of that character like fit this lady that, yeah, she was like, she had no sense of humor. She complained and grumbled about everything. And it was just when I first started watching Winnie the Pooh, I'm like, oh my God, that character, Rabbit, reminds me so much of that lady that I remembered from when I was a kid. So, yeah, definitely a set that I'll get as an anniversary gift because I know my wife's not expecting it at all. It was funny. She actually showed me a picture, and I don't know whether she was hinting for it or not, but I was like I was trying to just because I did actually see it before she showed me, and straight up I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that for an anniversary. But when she showed me, I was just like, I said, yeah. I said, it's all right, I guess. And she looked at me. She's like, it's Winnie the Pooh, and I'm like, yeah. No, I said, that looks all right, I suppose. But I basically just completely dismissed it as just like me. And she was like, oh, well, I suppose. She said, the set looks a bit small, doesn't it? And I'm like, yeah. And I said, it's probably going to be priced pretty expensive too. So is it worth it, or do we just maybe wait until we get some of the, the minifigs on the secondary market or something, or on another source? And she's like, oh, I suppose. And but I'm sort of sitting there going in the background. I was like, yeah, I'm getting it for the anniversary.
In the background, she's writing up the divorce papers.
Yeah.
Didn't give me Winnie the Pooh.
Yep. So here I am trying to show that I'm not at all. It's like, yeah, whatever, If I showed interest, she would then think, oh, I've just thought of an anniversary gift for him, So I'm trying to do the same. What's going to be funny is if we ended up both getting that, not thinking that the other one's already got it. So, yeah, I can see potentially us having two sets. knowing my luck.
Nice.
Oh. But I do like it, though. Yeah, it's cool.
I'm not enjoying this.
Part sorting, I didn't think you would.
Like, some people love it. I don't get it.
Some people find it therapeutic. I don't, but I know some people do. It's like, okay, to each their own.
I'm going to build a skeleton to take my mind off it. This is with one of a Ninjago set I got for something. It was only a small set, and I never built 2/3 of what came with it. I just wanted a button to the parts that were in it.
Yeah.
And this box represents the remainder of the parts I didn't use. Sitting here.
Do you get the magazines at all that come out?
I haven't recently.
There's been a few good ones. I like Blocks is good. But
Blocks I get.
Yeah.
I think Blocks. I think Kaz does. Does Kaz do it? No, Kaz does articles for one of the magazines.
Oh, cool.
I don't think it's Blocks, actually. There's another one.
There's is it brick architecture or something, or maybe I might be. Yeah.
I'm not sure how long I'm going to last tonight. I'm tired.
If you start yawning, I'll start yawning.
Oh, sorry. I did keep my box of M-Tron parts separate.
Oh yeah, yep. Cool. That's cool.
They are
good old M-Tron
in a mock that I will finish 1 year.
Nice.
Notice
M-Tron was cool.
Word year. There's a mosquito in here. Urgh.
Hey, it could be worse. You could have cockroaches in there.
Oh God! Don't talk to me. Blooming cockroaches.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got I think there's one nest behind my dishwasher and another nest behind my washing machine or dryer.
Well, don't send them to my place because
And yesterday I was cleaning my bathroom cabinet, and I don't usually clean on top of the bathroom cabinet.
Yeah.
And I moved my shaving. I've got an electric shaver.
Yeah.
Cradle, because I don't usually look at the cradle. I just take the shaver off, use it, and put it back on. And I picked the cradle up. There's a bloody cockroach nest in the top of the.
Oh. And it really creeps you out too. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, they all went down the toilet and.
Yeah. And it's like you want to sell the house after that. It's like, that's it. We're moving. We're out. Start packing, kids. We're out.
Yeah, but I think the weather this year has not helped in the slightest, has it?
Oh, no. The weather's been very erratic so far.
We have Smurf 730 with us today.
G'day, Smurf. G'day.
Got the cantina today.
Yes, rub it in.
You eject, get him out of the conversation.
That's it. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Mine. I'm still fighting off man flu.
Yeah, I've still got this viral blooming cough, and
same now. I've got the cough.
Yeah.
I have suppressed it for now. Touch wood. But it's still wanting to be rather persistent.
Yeah.
Hashtag pray for Taz. Man flu. It is a real thing.
Yeah.
And
my sister-in-law was round yesterday, and she's a pediatric doctor. And I said, "Have you got any tips for getting rid of a viral cough?" And she shook her head and said, "Nah, you just got to wait it out." I'm like, "Oh no!"
So really,
You're a doctor,
they have.
No, nothing we can do to fix that one.
They have all these other things that they have focused medical attention on, and I'll still keep it, the conversation PG rated for now. But you would think that they would start to divert some research and funds into shaking a cough that can hang around for hell, why don't we even say 6 weeks, just for funsies. But no.
Drew's wife had it for 6 weeks.
Yeah. It's frustrating. So I'm working on a sort of a little mock cafe. I don't know if you can, I'll put it on Taz on the camera there, but anyway, it's it'll fit in with what I'm doing. I've got a couple of ideas. I closed in, one of the alternative builds from the Creator 3-in-1 toy store. I finally closed it in. Haven't done the interior. I've been a bit slack lately with interiors. I need to pull my finger out and get the interior happening for the little cafe. It's going to be a bakery. Because, I don't want both businesses going out of business. So the cafe itself won't really sell many at all baked goods. just really coffee, and then the bakery won't have a coffee machine, so that the businesses can get along side by side. So
That's very diplomatic of them.
well, I've got to keep the citizens of Tasman Cove happy, otherwise they'll leave, and all I'll have is abandoned buildings. So I've got to keep the citizens happy.
Be like Sim City.
Yeah, exactly. Or another one. Do you remember there was one called Tycoon City, New York?
No.
I used to play it on PC. The game is certainly probably starting to fit the vintage, classic game era now. But it was kind of, when I say kind of, like SimCity. You could upgrade the buildings. You could, you had to keep your citizens happy. You could click on each one, and then, it'd give you their thought bubble of whether or not, they were, if they were bored or they wanted more entertainment, or they wanted, fashion stores or technology stores or whatever. So, you'd build one, and then you just start to rake in the profits. And and you could do the little districts, and then you could get the skyscrapers, and then you could buy, I used to just be a lazy turd, and I'd go and get the cheat codes and then just smash my way through the game. But then,
I fully endorse that, because the amount of time you have to put into those games to actually be good at them is just insane.
Yep. So, and then I, later on I'd go back and then for real sort of go through it and try to, do it properly and whatever. But at the moment I just usually, cheat my way through the game and then I'm happy. But
just to be clear, I don't endorse cheating in general. I just don't mind it in video games. Like
yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. But anyway. It was a cool game, but Sim City was fun.
Yeah, I got the last Sim City, and that was a really good game, but it got crippled in a couple of ways. And the first was EA decided that the game had to be online. They wouldn't fund it unless they made it an online game. And at the minute they made it an online game, it crippled it, because you just couldn't build anything of any size because of the online requirements. And when they launched the game, it basically just fell apart because of the online component.
Okay.
And they eventually got it all sorted out, but it was never loved the way the designers wanted it to be.
No.
And the lead creative guy left and gave quite a brutal interview about everything that went wrong with the game because of EA. And now because of the game, the studio that makes it's no longer in existence. Yeah. And that sucks. It's like,
it sucks big time, yeah.
You told them to do something that they said was a bad idea.
Yeah. Yep. But it seems it's the way that a lot of the games are going now.
There's games that should be online and games that shouldn't be online, and that was one that I'm quite happy not being online.
It could have still survived quite well.
Yeah,
and or they could have added an online component but still kept it.
And then another company called Firaxis came along, and they'd always wanted to build a city building game, but never did because of SimCity.
Yeah.
How bad SimCity did, they went, well, okay, let's finally build the game we want to build, and they did, and it's super successful.
Yeah.
Offline, it just works. Like it's a massively popular game.
But it's sad that it takes something like that to, to show them and go, well, here you go.
Totally. I mean, I've had SimCity since the original SimCity. I think I've had every one. I think there was one version they released that was PC only, I think, and that's the only one I have.
I remember when I was still at school that the very early days of SimCity. It was cool. You could do, what was it? You could do I remember you could do a tsunami. You could do I think you could do tornadoes back then.
Yeah. And the Monster Attack, that was there.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a fun game.
And then SimCity 2000, that was a fantastic game.
Yeah. God, memories. Memories, Greg, memories.
Oh, geez, I feel old now.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't it? Isn't it funny you should say that. Isn't it really now? I was going to say, well, it's not. It's funny is nearly the wrong word to use now. But do you find stuff now that we don't think is old, but is, and then you go, "Wow, I'm getting older." It's you know, and it's just that feeling of, yeah, I'm getting older.
Hasbro's been releasing a load of the old Transformers. You know, I go through that and go, God, I remember the original one. When that came out the first time.
Yeah. And then you go from a nice nostalgic memory to going, and now I'm old.
I miss being a kid.
And now my son is into Power Rangers, and I can remember when the original show was on.
There's still people in suits.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that I was a big fan of that show, but anyway, he seems to like it.
Either, but I watched the occasional one, and I think one of the the girl Power Ranger was quite attractive, which helped. But
yeah, yeah, true.
But there were some guy in a robot suit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't really get into that show. I tried, but yeah.
I'll tell you what, I started watching the other day on Netflix. I like robots and monsters, and they've just released a show which is the Pacific Rim. It's a cartoon.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, cool. I think I've heard something about it, at least. As soon as you said the name, I'm like, I've heard about that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's well worth checking out if you're into that kind of thing.
It sounds cool.
Oh, I just keep finding like stuff I need to sort through. Like,
well, when you're done, come out to my place, and then I can show you a big collection of stuff that still needs to be sorted, and it's going to take me ages. I'm not looking forward to it.
A zillion popcorn pieces stuff. I'm sure I had a good idea to use them for, and I can't remember what it was.
Like I said to Stani, I'm like, dude, if you come to my place, I'll get pizzas. We'll just do a sorting party, beers, pizza. But honestly, I'm thinking now, how much sorting are we actually going to get done? How much sorting is going to get achieved? I think not a huge amount.
No.
Probably end up just, beers and pizza and watching YouTube videos. So, bugger all sorting will get done.
If you've got a console, you're doomed.
What's Smurf saying? I watched.
It's gotten really muggy suddenly.
What's that?
It's gotten really muggy here suddenly.
Yeah?
And my fan's not working very well because my table's covered in boxes of bricks. Come on, cool me down. Hey, Drew, how you going, mate?
Hey, Drew. Smurfs watched Coming to America on TV. Remember going to the movies 30 years ago. Has it really been 30 years?
I'm going to make a confession. I've never seen that movie.
Oh, I've seen it. I just didn't realize 30 years.
I don't know why I've never seen it. I was always an Eddie Murphy fan. But...
Yeah. Wow, 30 years. Now I feel old again. Thanks, Smurf. Thanks for making me feel old. Yeah. Wow. It is oh, jeez. Okay. Wow. The movie doesn't cut the standard. Yeah.
It's
all right. Sorry for just having some fun, mate.
Talking about it, Still, it's aged well though.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, watchability.
Yeah. Slow progress for me because I'm trying to do some tiling, but I hate tiling.
If anyone wonders what I'm doing, I am sorting pieces.
And I'm just working on a mock, trying to get it done.
Wishing I had alcohol to help me.
Speaking of, I'll be going to the fridge soon. You just reminded me. Thanks, mate. Doing all right, Andrew. Hope you're well too. Or Drew, hope you're well, mate. We're doing all right.
We're both fighting good old post-viral cough, Drew. To answer your question,
Man flu.
I'm now what? I'm in week 4 of mine now.
I'm into, if I'm still, this will be my start of my, well, as of tomorrow will be probably start of my 3rd week. So, yeah. Hey, maybe through the stream there, Greg, you've transmitted the, you've transmitted it in my direction.
Oh, just sharing the love, mate. Sharing the love.
I thought you were. I figured that's what you were doing. Yeah. Yeah, my son bought it home, and I'm like, I hope I don't get it. Please don't get it. Please don't get it.
One of the schools around the corner from me, apparently 30-odd kids are off school with it at the same time.
Oh no. I remember I won't sort of say the company that I was working for at the time, but we had an office environment, fully air conditioned, all that sort of stuff. And one staff member came to work. I mean, this is pre, what's going on now. This is going back several years ago now. They came to work with a cold. We were just like, meh, whatever. And then it went through our main, one of our main departments, and 15 staff were off. And to get them all back, it took about 3 weeks. And funnily enough, after that, there was a new company directive, and they were like, you know what, if you're sick, just stay home. We're not going to, you're not going to be fired. You're not going to be reprimanded. Just if you're sick, damn well stay home, because we really don't want a repeat of having 15 staff off in one big hit. It went through our office very, very, very quickly. And, it was, not fun at all. Anyway, but yeah. So when you said about the 30 students being, I was like, yeah, that's believable and understandable, but
air conditioning's a great thing, and it's got a lot to answer for. Yeah,
exactly. So Drew was saying 2 more weeks to go, Greg, and you should clear up. The missus had it for about 6 weeks. Doctors told her she just had to wait it out. There you go.
Yeah, I spoke to my sister yesterday, who is actually a pediatric doctor, and I said, post-viral coughs, what can I do? And she said, wait longer.
Pretty much deal with it. I'm like, awesome.
What kind of a doctor are you, damn it?
Get to work researching how to stop, or how to cure it quicker than just waiting it out. Really, it's frustrating. All the things.
I'm impatient.
Same. Oh, tiling. Oh, tiling.
Sorting.
I'll swap you, Greg.
You know what? I'd happily do tiling over sorting.
I know. See, I don't really have to twist your arm there, do I? It's just like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, if you can sort this bucket, and there's a bag over there too, that would be great.
Oh yeah, my cupboard. You go open the cupboard, and bags fall out everywhere.
Yeah.
I've got a bit then.
I kept opening boxes and going, oh my god, I forgot. Oh jeez, oh no, oh god. So at the moment, I'm considering opening a Bricklink store. It's that bad.
Yeah.
You know, but it's still the case that I still won't be able to find the bloody parts I need.
Yeah. If you open a Bricklink store, you still got to sort the parts anyway.
Oh God, yeah, I don't know. Like, once it's done, like, it's just a matter of keeping it organized, isn't it? It's just when everything is like just been thrown into boxes like that, you know. Like, it's like, oh, okay. Got some very useful parts though. I got lots of like things like tripods and stuff and supports.
Oh, cool.
That's because I've got loads of supports because I was building a roller coaster and I tore it down when I moved rooms and I need to build a new one of it.
Oh, nice. So is that a custom mock roller coaster, or was it one of the...
It's one over my shoulder here somewhere. So I've got the move your leg.
Okay.
I've got the pirate roller coaster somewhere up here behind me.
Nice.
There. And there it is. Yeah, there's pirate roller coaster. So
that's cool. I like that one.
That's getting combined with the Pirates of Barracuda set.
Oh.
And then and then I'm gonna build out like a proper big roller coaster around it.
Yep. Oh, cool.
And hopefully go sort of through over the ship, not necessarily through the ship, but over the ship.
Yeah.
So if it works, it'll be really cool. If it doesn't, I'll have wasted a lot of time.
Yeah. I've been there. I've been there. I've started something and just total time waster.
No, but what I set myself a ridiculous engineering goal on it, which is I want to try and build it in such a way that it doesn't use, like, you know how the big Lego roller coaster uses a chain to pull the cars up?
Yes.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. What's your thought?
I'm going to use wheels.
Ah, okay.
So, because they use wheels at the top. When it gets to the top, they use wheels to actually push it round.
Yeah, yeah.
What I wanted to try and do was actually go sort of to the level of making it like, I don't know if you've looked at modern roller coasters, but they use like magnetic systems.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try and build a magnetic system, although that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. Maybe that would actually be easier.
Looks like my camera's frozen. That's not cool.
But I wanted to try and build it in such a way that it's sort of, the cart could be like accelerated.
Yeah,
rather than just going at a constant speed and relying on gravity to make it go round.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which isn't very possible. It's just a matter of gearing the wheels up.
Yeah, true. Well, my camera's frozen, which is just totally fun, totally great, phantasmagorical. I might, I'm going to jump out. I'll jump back in. So I think I may know what the problem is.
Are you using Windows?
Yes, true. Because this is I moved over to using a Ethernet cable because my Wi-Fi was acting up, and it now looks like the Ethernet cable's worse than the Wi-Fi. So I'm going to duck out just for a second, and I'll come back, and I'll hopefully be in a better situation.
How is that even possible?
That's what I'm saying. Frustrating. Like this week, as far as problems, I shall return.
See you in a bit, mate. Hi. Hey, GJBricks. Hi, Will Harper. 2 more weeks to go on this virus. Yay. Oh, dear. Yeah, it's infuriating. It's just like one of those never-ending coughs. Just cannot shift the bugger. And it's like a really hacky, wheezy cough as well, just to make it more annoying. Right. I'm sorting bricks. If anyone wonders what I'm doing, I've got such a backlog of bricks to sort. I decided I need to do it, so I'm doing it, and I'm regretting, half regretting starting it because I don't find it therapeutic. But at the same time, it's good to see. Like, it's interesting to see what I've actually got in my parts bucket. That's part of the 60052 train. It's supposed to have some cargo on it. Tiles, lots of tiles. Keep finding tiles. Tiles. He's back. Ah.
Hello.
Oh, we got Stani as well.
Hey. Hey, Stani. Hey, mate. Good, mate. How you going?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
Yeah, doing all right. Doing all right for a Sunday.
That's good.
Is this Sunday meant to be a day of rest? You're meant to be like, oh, yeah, had a great day. Chilled out. In the
Bugger all. How was the Lego show, Stani, that you went to?
I didn't end up going today, actually.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going yesterday.
No, I had to work yesterday.
Oh.
I'm going to go today, and then the Christmas got sick, so then I had to stay home.
Damn those bills that have got to be paid as well, Stani.
That's right. And there's that Lego that has to be bought.
That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lego that has to be bought, did anyone get anything to get the Amelia Earhart set the other day?
No, not yet.
Not yet. It'll be sold out by now, won't it?
Well, yeah, true.
Maybe.
That opportunity.
Maybe.
Did you see the Winnie the Pooh set, Stani?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Looks alright, eh? Yeah.
Come on, be the Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of it?
I like it. It's brought back. It's there's some memories there. I still remember watching it when I was a kid as well. My son liked it when he was like probably 3 or 4. So yeah, and my wife's a big fan. So, and I know she's not watching, so it's going to be an anniversary present this year as well.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
You.
I know, and the Lego flowers. That way, then they won't get thrown out. Can't throw out Lego.
My wife has a florist. So I was considering getting her the Lego flowers.
Oh, cool.
They're very hard to get.
Yeah.
I saw them on eBay or Amazon for like $150 today.
Oh.
Double the price.
Alive.
Yep.
What are you boys building tonight?
I'm working on a little cafe mock, but that's about it.
I'm working on destroying my sanity by sorting my backlog.
Nice.
Destroying sanity.
I feel that.
We do feel your pain, Greg. We feel your pain.
Oh.
Yeah. It's yeah. I'm still getting over the man flu, and so is Greg.
Oh, really?
Oh, this thing's rolled me. Yeah. This will be starting my 3rd week. Well, it probably is, getting into tomorrow will be 3rd week.
It's the post-viral cough that goes with the cold.
Oh, it's worse.
I asked my sister-in-law the other day, who's a pediatric doctor, and she said, yeah, just got to wait longer.
That's not the answer we were looking for.
That's right.
You're a doctor, damn it. Yeah, I'm a
Do more research, damn it. Oh, frustrating.
I bet.
But yeah, so Yeah. Hashtag pray for Taz and GJBricks.
Find our sponsorship page. We need to buy Lego to get better.
We do. It's the only thing that medicine's not going to help us. But Lego is our medicine.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times. How's the weather been? It's been bloody silly weather at the moment, hasn't it?
It's good up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be nice and sunny.
Nice.
No rain, so which was good.
Yeah. It was a bit sort of windy today, actually, but it's been all right. But
It's
yeah,
hot here today. And,
Oh, good, mate.
it suddenly seems to have gotten very humid.
yeah,
All that rain.
yeah. It's Greg and I have been chatting about our fondness for cockroach, basically, almost infestation at the moment. It's
Really?
oh.
Not bad.
No matter how many baits you put out, no matter what you try, they find a way to just basically give you the finger and go, hey, you can drop hundreds of bucks on these baits. We're still going to come for your house. It's like frustrating.
Look at all my new babies.
Yep.
Don't have that problem up here.
Well, thanks for rubbing it in there, Stani.
I thought I'd just add that in there.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know what to do about it. My bloody bug bombed my house. It's not dented them.
Time to move.
I just
So
go
there.
down to the weather. It's like there's a massive spider explosion outside as well.
Oh.
Had the spider.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Like some of the what are the ones that's supposed to be basically harmless? Like the is it the daddy long legs?
Yeah.
Yeah. We get a few of them every now and then, but you get some big ones. I had one like the thing wasn't really the size of the palm of my hand. I was like, oh, that's scary. Imagine waking up and that like being right next to your pillow. That'd freak me out. Like I'd be like, oh.
I had a spider walk over my face the other day when I was asleep.
Oh, that's gonna get. I'm not gonna be able to sleep now tonight. I'm not. I'm gonna be like there going. There's a spider coming. There's a spider in the room.
I can hear it. How can you hear a spider, man? Jeez.
My wife would be like, "You're an idiot," and I'm like, "No, there's a spider." I'm not.
Stop picking on me.
I'm sick and I've got a cold. Oh, no.
Hashtag leave Taz alone.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Yeah, we're probably going to give people, like night terrors now.
Could have been worse. Could have been a cockroach.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember that one night, there was it was a little daddy long legs spider ended up in my daughter's room, and like, yeah, we got it out of the room, did all that, we assured her she was safe, everything's all good. It lasted for about, I want to say maybe 15-20 minutes, and then we didn't even get a knock on the door. It was just like she opens the door, races upstairs, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm not sleeping in my room tonight." I'm like, "Okay, darling." And it was that, it was late enough as it was, and I'm like, I'm not going to argue. I'm too tired to argue. I'm too tired to fight and beg and plead for her to go back to her own room. It's just like, fine, darling, crawl on in. We got king size bed. It's like, it's fine. I ended up near on the floor at one point. I woke up halfway through the night with 2 knees in my back, and I'm like,
oh. Mate, that's pretty much every night at the moment in my house.
Oh,
one of my daughters will not sleep in her own bed.
No. Joys of being parents.
We even tried bribing her last night. Like we said, if you sleep in your own bed tonight, we'll give you $20 bucks. Come on.
Oh, I see. I'll be up for $20. Okay, take $20 bucks.
You're crazy to turn that down.
That's a bloody good deal. That's Lego. That's Lego funds. That's Lego money.
Yeah, it's like, what's wrong with you? Come on.
Send it to me. I won't complain. I'll happily take $20 bucks.
Well, no. When my wife said that to her, I did say, and if you do come into our bed, she's going to give me $20.
How did that go?
Yeah, no. Where's the
love? Good times. Hey, Stani, did you like tiling at all?
Tiling?
Yeah, like for Lego tiling.
Yeah, I don't mind if I got all the pieces there.
You shouldn't have admitted that. I'm going to be asking you to come to my place and do mine. Tiling's a pain. Oh, I've got all the pieces. What are you
doing?
Well, I'm just trying to. All I'm doing is ground floor. Well, it's going to be a single story built. I'm on a 16 by 16 plate, so really there's not that much to do. But I'm trying to work it out.
You've spent longer whining about it than it would take to do it.
That's true. I'm sick and I got a cold. Leave me alone.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Exactly. How's your stadium coming along there, Stani? Did you work out?
Really good, actually.
Because I know. Was it last? Oh, sorry. Right, yeah.
Yeah, I got parts on there.
Yep.
So, for the roof to give it a bit more wow factor to it, so it's not so boring.
That's what you were talking to us about last week, and I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering how you went with that.
Yeah, that's it. That's half of it so far. So
cool.
Yeah, looks good. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Didn't want to try the Wembley Arch.
Yeah, I was going to try, but that's probably take me another year to do that. I thought about it. I thought, yeah, I can do it. But by the time I parts and stuff, that's just take another year to do that. Because I had a look at the photos online. I was like, yeah, wow, that's big. Because it sprawls right up and it goes back down, and then you got cables coming down that way.
Oh, yeah.
It'll take me another year to just do that. I need to think finished and gone for my other projects.
Yeah.
It's my sorting. It's going to be about another year before I finish this.
That's why I don't even attempt it.
I got parts.
I've just lost track of where everything is.
I pay my neighbour to do the sorting. There's like a young guy next door who doesn't work, and he's always up for extra cash, so I get to sort them. So,
here you go. Call me when you're done.
Money well spent.
Oh yeah.
Do you weigh the boxes before and after to make sure it's all there?
Oh yeah, damn right. My name's Billy, not Silly.
So this person the kid that does the sorting for you, is he aware of your trying to phrase it, is he aware of what you did last year?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Well, see that's pretty cool, because he'd be able to say to his mates, "Hey, guess what I'm doing," and then then they've got to believe him and go, oh yeah, sure, yeah, right. And I was like, no, I really am.
That's right.
Look, here's all the bricks I took from his collection.
That's one brick, one for Stani, one for me, one for Stani, one for me. Now I've got to find tiles. Damn it.
Do you guys have problems with your whites discoloring?
Yes.
I'm really tired of it.
That's why I've been sort of umming and ahhing about the Porsche, because that's going to discolor like a.
Yeah.
I wonder if they did that on purpose with the colour so that they'll go, well, they'll just keep buying more sets.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's my heart.
Yep.
I wish they'd released the black version of it, to be honest.
Yeah, that would look all right.
Yeah, not bad there.
With a red stripe.
That would look pretty cool. Now I've got to change that around. Damn.
Yeah, I'm also really lazy and can't be bothered to like do the peroxide stuff.
Yeah.
I've been doing it slowly.
Did it help?
Yeah, it does, but some of them just takes back. They're back to yellow again.
What, like soon after, or like within a couple of like?
Yeah. Is this
Well, that sucks.
That was a box like you.
Oh yeah.
You can
Okay.
feel like it's
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah.
And
what we got.
you're in a room that's not got UV light or anything, so there's nothing to.
No, not in here.
Coloring it.
There's a couple of fluorescents in here, but they don't let out too much UV light. So
No, and it's not like they're on 24 hours a day, so you're
No,
getting
no,
that time. Yeah.
usually it's mainly in the dark. Usually.
Yeah. Or
Mystery.
How long's Lego had to address that problem? God damn it.
yeah, my wife will often call the Lego room Batman's cave because it's dark. Because I've got coverings over the windows to try and because light's the enemy, and that's what I said to my wife. I said, "Light's the enemy, dear." She goes, "So you enjoy working in Batman's cave?" I'm like, "Well, I've got to, got to protect. I've got to protect the Lego."
That's right.
I'm trying to remember where I got this one from. Look at that. That's a whole box of black windows.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
I need some of them. I'll take them off your hands.
Yeah, I'm always after windows.
Yeah, I'll save you the sorting. I'll save you sorting them. Greg.
I just forgot they were there. Now I know they're there. I could use them.
Oh,
Ah,
you're breaking our hearts, Greg.
yeah, like thanks for looking after us, Greg.
Oh, look, here, look. Do you want some Friends dolls? I've got a few of these around.
No, my daughter's got heaps of them.
Most of mine get donated back to the kids.
My daughter has this disturbing trend at the moment of basically Sinead O'Connoring her mini dolls. It's disturbing. It's worrying. It's like I said to her, it's like, why do you take the hair off them? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, it's like, meh. I hate that answer. I swear they learn it at school.
Yeah.
It's just like, why did you do that? Meh. Do you have homework? Meh. How was your day? Meh. I'm like, oh. Frustrating.
Yeah, I've got all of this to look forward to, and I've got 3 girls too. Hooray!
Yay. Yeah, easy times ahead there.
Oh, you have no idea what's coming.
Greg.
Good luck.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good news. I found a chicken.
See, this is a great way to spend a Sunday night. I mean, man flu and everything. This is still hands down a fun way to spend Sunday night. Try as I might, and I run out of time. Anyway, all good. So, gentlemen, what do you think of how I've done the front of the? I've got the two. It mightn't show real good. I'll try. There you go. I've got 2 coffee cups and the coffee sign.
What's the red piece?
Now, well, that's off the. Do you remember? I want to say 2019. There was a Lego City set that had the coffee cart. It had the big donut, like the donut shop.
Oh, yeah.
And the it came with the little TV news van.
Oh, the toy shop as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
And the little toy shop in that sort of what I'd like to call it lime green. I know it's not lime green, but to me it always looks like lime green. But yeah, that was for the toy shop. So I kind of still I know it's a Technic Fender, but I kind of like it. So I'm umming and ahhing. For now, I'll keep it, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't mind it. So, but the coffee cups, I wanted to, put them in just as a bit of a, yeah. All right. See how we go.
All right.
But what I'm doing is I'm scaling down my builds because for my layout I'm trying to do like a seaside little settlement. So high-rise buildings in my little thing probably it's not really going to fit. So I'm sort of scaling back all of my mocks.
Give me nice resorts.
Yeah.
And scale down. That's that word you keep using.
Don't look it up, Stani, because it can be infectious, and sooner enough you'll start saying it, and then it'll be like, all of the skyscrapers will disappear, and it'll be like, oh no. So yeah, best that you stay away from it.
No, never. Bigger, better. Never.
Exactly. Look, as much as I would, and look, I'll probably eventually one day I'll end up doing like a full city. But for now, I've sort of got that inspiration to try and do a bit more of a seaside sort of feel. So while I'm in that sort of zone, I'll stick to it. But I've got to commit to it and stick to it, because if I keep changing my mind, I'll never get anything achieved. Yeah. So it's a bit of a challenge at the moment to actually stick with it. And, just like what you guys would have done on the show, like on Lego Masters, if the more that you had gone, well, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? Why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? All of a sudden, 8 or 9 hours is gone and you've built half of something, So I've sort of tried to maybe, say to myself, all right, well, I've got to challenge myself a bit and just stick with it and pick something, stick with it and just work through it. So yeah, a little bit of a challenge just to see if I can actually do this and commit to it.
Anyone got a use for brick separators?
Yes.
Yeah.
About 30 of them there.
Did any of you see that? Oh, sorry, you go.
You just said melt them down?
Well, true. Did any of you see that? I can't remember if it was on YouTube or someone put it on Facebook. It was like for a tram stop where they'd used the brick separators as the roof, or like the awning. It kind of looked all right. I thought that's an interesting way to use them.
I've seen quite a few people do that. Yeah,
that's one way to use them up.
I've got some of the blast in my airport.
Oh yeah,
Just behind the planes. It's pretty good. I suited it. Being orange and all, so
yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
got too much Lego.
Well, we'll take some off your hands there, Greg.
Yeah. Sorry,
You can never have too much.
About 10 minutes.
You can never have too much Lego.
We have too much in the room.
I'm getting there. I'm making progress. It's good.
Chat's very quiet today.
Yeah.
No one's saying anything. Not talking about Lego enough, clearly.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Well, we've talked about the Winnie the Pooh set. You know, there's been a few.
I ordered the blacksmith set this week, so I got the Amelia Earhart plane.
Nice.
That's right.
What did you think of the blacksmiths the set? What are your thoughts?
Looks good.
Yeah.
I like it. I just can't wait to build it.
I saw it in
nice.
I saw it in person in the shop the other day, and it looks way better in person.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. I think it's going to be a little while before I can add it to the collection, but it now there's been talk of a castle set coming out. Thanks, Stani. Rub it in.
Oh yeah.
Rub it in. There you go.
Next, you're going to say you've got the cantina.
He does.
Almost.
It's the way to make me feel bad. Leave me alone. I got a cold and everything.
I got a Technics Ferrari last week.
What's that?
I got the Technics Ferrari last week.
Ah, okay.
With the thousands of stickers on it.
Have fun putting them on.
Oh, no way. Never. And stickers don't miss.
Oh, stickers are it's like a necessary evil.
Yeah. Well, I use tweezers to put them on. I find that's the best way.
Tweezers, okay.
Yeah, you line them up really nicely. You just put them on there.
Yeah.
Tweezers.
I'll have to give that a try, mate.
Yeah. Because my big walking hands won't do it.
Yeah. Although I should just enlist my daughter. She can put stickers on. Like she kicks my ass at putting stickers on.
Oh,
it's like I'll just enlist her. I'll just say, come and help Dad. No worries, Dad. Oh.
Have you seen the brick separator way of doing it?
No.
Hang on, have I got any brick separators? Yeah.
Didn't you have like a whole container full of them?
Yeah, I've just put them away. Hang on.
Oh, one of those.
Okay.
Maybe I threw them in the bin. No, here. No, what I generally do, I can't I think it was Down Under Bricks that did it. Get like when you've got your sticker,
Right.
fold up the edge there and use the edge of the brick separator like that. You see it? And then you've got like quite a lot of control over the sticker, and you can pull it back off if you need to.
That's clever. There you go.
It's basically like when you watch professional model makers, they do it with a knife. It's basically that, but with a slightly less precise instrument.
Yeah. Learn something new.
You're welcome. His daughter still doesn't believe that he sung that song in the movie.
What movie?
That was sorry.
Oh,
You're welcome. The Rock
You're welcome.
in Moana.
Yeah, Moana. Oh, cool.
He stood in. There's a video of him standing in front of his daughter, singing the entire song along with the movie.
Yeah,
and she still goes, "Yeah, that's not you."
Oh. Well, minus a little bit of tiling, I've got some progress made. Progress has been made. I'm happy. Just a little bit of tiling to do in behind the counter. And, due to the pandemic, it is very sparse inside. There's not much seating. There's seating for 3, and that's it. But it's a start. It's getting there.
Use that as an excuse.
I am because then there's going to be outdoor seating. So, there'll be the store will be complying with the necessary arrangements that need to happen. So got to be able to think of these things. So there we go. See, dreaded man flu.
Now I've got allergies as well at the moment. Just rub it in.
just because it's like let's just find a way to make us feel.
He's down. Let's give him a kicking too. Oh,
yeah. But do you find that when we're still feeling like we still got to get our chores or jobs done around the house, and it's just like, darling, I'm just not feeling up to putting the bin out tonight. I'm sorry, and then my wife would just look at me. She's like, "Yeah, right. Go and put the bin out." I'm like, but I'm sick. I want to put the bin out.
I seem to end up with more to do when I'm sick.
Yeah. How does that happen? No sympathy.
Where are the pieces? Where are these pieces?
What are you missing, Stani? What are you missing?
Where are the pieces? Oh, we're going to go on it.
Dude, your floor's a bit of a mess.
Oh, dude, it's everywhere.
Lego vomit.
Yeah. There is sort of it is sort of something in a unusual way, but it is.
Organized chaos, Stani. Organized chaos. There you go. There you go.
I put some of my bricks into the little drawers in these shelves I got, and thinking, I don't have that many of those parts. And then in sorting it, I'm gonna have to move it to one of the bigger drawers now because I've got more than I thought.
Yeah, I remember finding a small little container recently, and I was trying to find some storage containers, And I remember showing my wife. I said, "Do you remember how naive I was back? When I started doing this again?" And I said, "Oh yeah, but what I've got will easily fit in these containers." And within like maybe a month, I started buying more containers because I bought more Lego. Yeah, it would. And strangely enough, my wife back then was just like, "Yeah, let's see how long that lasts." And she was right; it didn't last very long at all.
Yes,
100%. Yep. Well, that's the roof done. I'm just trying to remember now. I've got it. Well, it's not the roof done, but at least I've got it sorted, sort of.
Had the air conditioning and the water tank. And...
Yeah. Everything else to go with it. Got to try and think of some sort of, roof deck. What do they call it? Right at the, when you add the features at the top of the police station modular, which I finally finished. What do they call that on the top of the roofs?
water tower.
Sorry.
The water tower.
Yeah. No, the right at the front. You know how you've got the sort of on the police station modular. It's in the grey, or was it light bluish grey? It's that sort of decorative sort of roof feature, but it's got an actual name.
The decorative finish.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of to do for the little cafe. Trying to think of something for that. Don't know. I don't want it to be samey as any of my other buildings, so I'm trying to. I sort of worked out my roof for the little, bakery, so that's all right. I've finally got that sorted out. But yeah, I don't want it to be the same as what I was doing for the bakery. That's going to be fun to work out. We're getting there, though. Getting there. Good. Do either of you have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay, now, that new, what are they calling it? Star or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a show, and I am very late to the party, but there's a show called Last Man Standing, starring Tim Allen, Nancy Travis. Anyway, I've been binge watching that at the moment because there's been nights through the week where I haven't done any streaming. I haven't sort of really done anything because I just haven't been feeling well enough to even do any building. So I've been sort of been watching that a little bit at the moment. It's a funny show. I like those sort of comedies.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't watched WandaVision or anything like that. I'm not a massive I don't mind some of the Marvel stuff, but
Marvel's awesome.
Don't mind it.
You've watched it, Stani?
Yeah, I watched it. WandaVision, yeah.
So and it's good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Cool.
I think you got a big bit at the end towards the end there.
Yeah.
I don't say too much until you guys watch it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
no ruin it for you.
no.
I wasn't too impressed with the last episode either. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. You finding your parts?
Slowly. Slowly but surely.
You might have to pay your helper a bit more to get some more sorting done for you.
Yeah, I have 3 more big boxes you need to sort through. That's one of them over there. The other one is there.
Geez, you're a taskmaster.
Pardon?
I said, geez, you're a taskmaster.
Yeah, right.
It's like Lego Master, now you're a taskmaster. It's like, hey, sort this out. Massive big box. It's like, yeah, that's going to take a while. Thanks. Oh, funny. So what are you using for the with the stadium there for those like for the roof decoration? What pieces are they, Stani?
They're like wing pieces. Yeah, you get them in the Millennium Falcon sets. Really Star Wars sets.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for in the order. A lot more of those. I got one small order came in on the Thursday. But my big one hasn't come in. Can't be too far away.
No.
If no one's come in,
yeah. That's cool though.
Yeah.
Do you order from in Australia or are you ordering from overseas?
Overseas.
You kind of have to.
Brick Owl. I find it cheaper, and they're finding pieces on their side is a lot easier than Bricklink.
Yeah.
Bricklink, just their whole category, how they categorize it, and the search is just it's not very good. I find it a lot easier on Bricklink.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's wrong colour, but
cheaper too overseas as well.
Yeah. And so, and the shipping rate's good as well?
Yeah, shipping rates depending on the size of the package, really. $6-7.
That's not bad, yeah.
It's not much. It's probably just as much as here.
Yeah.
So was that Brick Owl you were saying?
Yeah, Brick Owl, yeah.
Oh, cool. That's not going to work. I haven't. I've heard of it though, but I haven't ordered from there yet. No. I have to give it a try, mate. See what the fuss is about.
Fuss for it, but yeah. But yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Well, it's only used both. Bricklink games, Brick Owl, you know.
Yeah.
Compare prices, both sides.
Yep. I don't mind I think with the pick-a-brick, like the online pick-a-brick, last time I did a reasonably large-sized order, they basically dumped the whole lot into one bag, and that was it. And it was just like, great, that's going to be fun to sort.
No, well, that's what every pick-a-brick order I've done's been like.
I did one, I think it was not last year, back in 2019, and they'd actually gone to the trouble to like almost sort about like 80% of it was already sorted. I'm like, that's awesome. That's going to be great. And then I got the recent order and I'm like, that's going to take some time to sort. Yeah. Thanks, Lego.
I got lazy.
I reckon they reel you in with the first order, go, all right, now let's put them under the impression that we're going to part sort it for them. And then they'll come back for another order and we won't. But we've already hooked them in because they've ordered it, they've paid for it. Now we're going to send it to them totally unsorted.
That's right.
I reckon that's exactly what they did.
I felt for a friend of mine because they ordered like 20 minifigures from one of the series from Lego for some reason, and they actually got one of every figure. So,
okay.
And then for the next series, did it again, and I think they basically out of the 20 got like 3 figures.
Oh no! Oh, yeah, that's not cool. That sucks. Yeah, I've got to leave some. I have to think that one through.
Very disappointing.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it that way. Well, that's not too bad. I've got to finish tiling it a bit, but
You're worth it.
it is. It is.
I'm going to give it 10 more minutes, chaps, and then I'm going to call it a night.
No worries, mate. That's all right.
This man flu is not going to shift if I don't sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep? What's that?
Yeah.
I can't
I
sleep.
seem to need a lot of at the moment for some reason. Despite my best efforts to fight it.
How old are you now, Greg?
What? How old? Legally 42. Way overbehaved. Maybe 12.
Did you turn 42 this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like me, 79.
I'm slowly etching closer to 40, so yeah.
Oh, you
Oh, really? Oh, I thought you were 50. Jesus. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Stani. Well, thank you. I mean, you know, jeez. Way to make me feel bad. Lena, I've got a cold and everything. Greg Stani's picking on me. Greg Stani's making me feel bad.
Hashtag no sympathy.
Nope, none at all. No. Well, do you guys have any thoughts about what the 2022 modular is going to be? Any thoughts at all? Like any
Post office.
You reckon? Yeah.
If that's not a fire station or a police station, I'll be happy.
True. Yeah.
Post office or a hospital.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
I think a hospital. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take a hospital happily.
What kind of hospital would fit in a modular? But
well, maybe like a small medical, like
practice.
Yeah.
Well, unless they did it like the Assembly Square and did a big one.
Yeah, I'll bet that too. Yeah.
Yeah, on a 32 and 16 by 32. That'd be all right.
Commiserating 2020, the year of COVID.
Yeah.
Releasing a big hospital set.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, a hospital would be good. Have you seen I think it's on Lego Ideas now. Have you seen the post office on Lego Ideas?
No, I haven't.
I'm pretty sure I saw it on my Facebook. I want to say recently it popped up, and I thought, oh, that looks really cool. Very, very cool.
It's got to be pretty hard for Lego's designers to, like, with Lego Ideas, like, if they've got, like, something they've been working on for a while and suddenly someone puts it on Lego Ideas and it's like a year away to be released. Like, oh, Lego's again.
Wasn't that sort of nearly wasn't that almost sort of, wasn't there like a little bit of, I don't really want to say controversy, but was there I thought there was a little bit of talk about that with the actual police station modular. Wasn't there one? Yeah.
Well, the Ghostbusters HQ was one that they had in the pipeline, and somebody put a setup on Lego Ideas that actually was near enough the same thing.
Oh no. Yeah.
Wow.
That's gotta suck.
I mean, if anything, it was slightly better, but
Yeah.
as amazing as the fire station was.
Yeah.
Wasn't that with the medieval?
Yeah. Didn't that happen as well?
The blacksmith, the one on ideas looked heaps better than the one that actually brought out.
Mm.
The roof was total different color.
Yeah.
Detailed.
Yep.
What ideas and what one they have released.
Mm.
But then if you looked at the Lego Ideas one, it would have cost so much money to make that roof. It would have been like a $400 set.
No, it would have been the first Lego model that's $400.
Yeah.
Both their stuff's like $400.
Well, look at the color choice for the roof still for the one that they ended up releasing. Yeah, that does it look now that you've got the set, Stani? What do you think of? Do you like the roof color that they chose in the end?
Well, I don't mind it. It's fine, but from what the original was to what it is now, it looked a little bit more, I guess, realistic.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, the colors are a lot more realistic.
yeah. True. Yeah.
But as I said, I will say it looks better in person than it does in the actual photos.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love the set. Don't get me wrong.
Mm.
If you compare what was the original to what it is,
Yeah.
There's big differences.
Yeah. True. I do want to get it. I just there's there's rumors about a castle or something. I don't know, it might be a bit more than rumors now, but I at one point was hearing something about a castle being released.
The castle theme might be coming back.
That's gonna. Oh, I hope it does.
Again, that's just rumors. So
Yeah.
It would be awesome if it did.
Oh, big guy, definitely. Although my wallet won't agree with that, but you know, I'll probably end up getting it anyway.
It never does.
No.
It's the business.
You gotta keep asking for overtime at work. It's like, look, I don't mind working till 1 a.m. But, you know, just pay me and I'll do it. You know,
Right.
they mightn't see it that way, but it was just like, I got to buy Lego.
Yes. I have to sneak into the house without my missus knowing.
I can buy you the Winnie the Pooh set.
Exactly, dear. That's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I care and because I love you.
Yeah.
That's when my wife rolls her eyes. She's just like, yeah, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, trying to be all romantic and everything, and it just spectacularly fails.
Because I can see through you.
They can.
They see through us like nothing else.
Yep. They know full well. It's just like,
Oh yeah. They're amateurs. We're amateur liars.
yeah.
Right?
They're just like, you've got no idea. I'm like,
Oh. I said, yeah. Let them just think that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we all think we rock stars and we know what we're doing, and then yep, yeah. And see, Greg, the things you'll have things that you'll have to look forward to, especially with daughters, is that you will get played. Like you'll get played like a $2 banjo.
Oh, they've learned the please face already.
Yep. Yeah, that's pre-programmed. We don't get a say in that. Like it's programmed into them.
Yeah.
So they know. Yep. You'll get puppy dog eyes. Oh, yeah.
I love that that's like a running joke in Bluey.
I know. I love Bluey's awesome. Go Bluey. Go Bluey. It is. I love the stories. Like the show is it's so well done. It's very well thought through, very creative. Yeah, just awesome. Awesome show.
Oh, the please face.
The kids love Bluey. Oh, it's crazy. They can't get enough of that show.
I thought I'd seen every episode, but my kids were watching one today I hadn't seen. I'm like, how is this possible? I've watched enough of the bloody show.
Yep. And then my son, who doesn't get the concept of, spoiler alert, he'll start blurting it out. I'm like, oh, I haven't watched it yet. It's like, shut up. Don't tell me.
Dad, it's a kid's cartoon.
I want to watch it. Yeah, he just does not get the concept of spoiler alerts.
Wait, do your kids turn around and say, not the whiny voice?
Not yet, but I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. But yeah, they know how to play you straight up. Like, oh yeah,
Man,
they find a way.
Daughters, I'm gonna bloody die.
Yep. Yeah, I've got. While I do have sympathy for you, I have. Well, I mean, I have a son and daughter, but yeah, I'm already getting played at the moment, and it really can be a real disappointing, feeling when you've been played by a child, and it's just like, you little bugger. It's just like, oh, really? After all the things that we do, and get played and played and played.
Dad.
Yep. Or then it'll be like, ask your mother.
Yeah, that usually works.
Yeah, ask mum. But then she'll say, yeah, mum already said yes. I'm like, oh, okay, darling, no worries. Wife will walk into the room. Why is she eating that? Well, because you said she could. No, I didn't. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
When they say mum already said yes, I go, so if I go to ask mum, she'll confirm that?
Yeah.
Did your nose just get bigger?
Yep. But they will pick a time when you're too tired, and you know that if you end up asking your wife, it's either going to cause an argument or you're just too tired, and it's just like, yeah, okay, no worries. Well, if mum said it was all right.
So that's basically any time after about 7:30 in the morning.
Yep. Exactly, mate. Exactly. See, the things you got to look forward to, though, Greg.
Hello, baby daughter.
Oh. See, then we hear that and it's like, oh.
She's got her fancy new pajamas on today.
That's too
Tasmanian
adorable.
grandma gave her.
Oh,
That's his kid.
that's too adorable. We will wave. Hi. Hi.
Hey.
No.
I shall call her Mini Me.
Yeah.
What you looking at?
Very adorable.
Don't touch my minifigure collection.
Yeah, now she knows. It's like, oh, now I can touch it.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, good. The big dogs followed her in too. Hello, Willow. Willow, what you doing? What you doing?
She's looking around at all the future things she could break.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, she's only chewed one Lego brick so far.
Oh,
Well,
that's just the start.
yeah.
Actually, the Duplo brick kept her busy for a while.
I saw that. Yeah, that was funny. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay.
I think it's very recommended giving kids blocks to chew on.
Well, all dogs.
I've got
Although our cat found one. I'm guessing one of the kids must have somehow it ended up under our couch. Our cat found it, and she took to just batting it around. It was bloody hilarious. She didn't want to eat it. Like, she sniffed it, but she didn't want to eat it, and it's just like meh. And she starts batting it around. I was like, watching it for 10 minutes. I was like, oh, that's funny. Then I realized, yeah. You're right.
This one hit a Lego brick in the oven.
Yeah.
I've still got the brick.
Nice.
Oh,
It's nice and deformed. So one of my mocks I've got planned is to do the melted brick in.
oh, perfect.
Yeah.
But have you ever stood on a Duplo brick?
Oh God, yes. On the corner of the brick.
Oh yeah, it will draw blood. It will draw blood.
Maximum pain.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No. They will draw blood.
All right, you. What are we going to do with you?
See, I'm getting there. I've got my little cafe, sort of. Actually, 80% done. I'm happy with that. That's not bad.
Chaps, I'm going to wrap up there.
No worries.
We don't seem to have many people watching anymore, so
Yeah, it's
we're going
late.
to say goodnight and get this one sorted, and I should probably get to bed too.
No worries. Well, thanks for having us on. Thanks, Greg.
Greg. It's our usual Sunday slot.
Yeah.
Same time next week.
Yeah. Thanks everyone in the chat.
Thanks for watching, peeps.
Awesome.